That sounds pretty quick.
I'm going to go out and get you laid somewhere because you need
He'll have anything. He'll have a dog yesterday.
Yeah. Presenting to it and everything.
Right, here we go.
Yeah.
And that was just a little introduction from Babylon Fire. I'm Ritchie-james of Phoenix Rising. I'm here at St. Anzolo, and as you might have gathered, I'm joined by Babylon Fire. How are you doing, guys?
Hello!
Hey.
How are you doing, Richie?
I'm still alright. Need a few more beers yet?
Yes, good, good. I had my first beer in 3 weeks today. It was
3 weeks, that's bad.
3 weeks? I've had to leave mine on the side to come out here in the rain.
Stupid question. This is one hotel. It's not an hotel. This is.
I couldn't tell you.
Are you not playing here tonight?
We've just played it all at the same time.
Oh yeah,
This is going to be heavily edited. I can see this after.
Anyway, go on.
Sorry, mate. Right, back to the interview.
3, 2, 1, back in the room. Now you just come off stage here at St. Anzolo. How do you think it went tonight?
Yeah, I think
It was lovely.
Yeah,
it was
very good. It was nice to see there was a mixture of people who've seen us before and people who haven't. And
It was about 50-50, it was nice.
people who haven't seen us seemed to enjoy it. It was good.
There was a bit of trepidation before we went on because first gig as a 4-piece. We were like, oh, is it going to work? Is it going to work? And we wanted to hear from, you know, we know it works. Like we thought, well, let's bite the bullet, go as a 4-piece, but it's what other people think as well. So I think it went all right. Yeah, I think we're on the right track.
What did you think?
That was good. Really
Excellent.
It's definitely scratched that 5-month itch though. It's been 5 months since we were last on stage.
Slightly rusty in places, but fuck it.
Yeah.
No, it was good.
Yeah, it was enjoyable. Yeah.
A bit warm and sweaty now, but apart from that, it was class.
For anybody who's listening who isn't from Yorkshire, that means warm and sweaty.
So what else is planned for you guys this year?
Making a record. Whilst we've been away, we didn't play too much new stuff tonight. In fact, we didn't play any. But you'll be pleased to know we've been writing furiously, and we've got the new stuff's killer. We didn't feel you guys were ready to hear that yet, so we haven't done it. But we're going to carry on writing for a little while, and then we're going to go in the studio and make the record and put it out hopefully in the autumn, and then tour the shit out of it.
It's busy.
So how did Babylon Fire first start then?
Oh, that old chestnut.
Well, it was basically us three. Kark, sorry.
Rick.
Yeah.
We have faces for radio here, boys.
Drums, bass and guitar.
Yeah. We'd played together in a few bands for a few years, and the last band that we were in wasn't really doing anything, so we decided to make a fresh start. So we weren't living around Manchester at the time, even though that's where we're from, so we moved back here with a view to putting our own band together and doing it our way. And then basically it sort of escalated from there, really.
We got Mark in.
Yeah,
we had Will in as well, who sadly decided to opt out of Babylon Fire. He's still a great friend of ours, but you know, that's the reason why we are a 4-piece at the moment. He's very hard to replace, you know.
Yeah, he is, yeah. So that was the thing, we thought because we couldn't replace him, we'll just not bother.
We've tried it, we've rehearsed it for ages.
I know what we replaced him with, a machine.
Oh yeah, actually.
No, I'm joking.
Yeah, but the machine couldn't grow a beard, so it...
all the awesome faces that Will pulled.
Yeah, it's cool.
So where did the name Babylon Fire come from?
Rick and I got we were toying around with loads of names for ages. We had one of our classic parties where you don't go to bed, and then the next day we thought, well, what can we do to sort of chill out for a bit? We'll whack some some metal DVDs on. Watching a DVD of a band from Massachusetts, I think they're called The Shadows Fall. I don't know if you know though. And one of their videos came on the DVD, and it was called Fire in Babylon.
Funnily enough, we weren't even speaking about the name of the band.
Yeah.
That came on, and I just said to Rich, what about Babylon Fire?
Yeah.
And I was just thinking the same thing. So I'm like, right, well, we'll go with that for now, and hence now it's stuck. So you know.
Yeah, they got a song called Fire in Babylon. We thought that was a great name for a song, and then we were like, Babylon Fire, that's a good name. So cool. Yeah.
So individually, who influences you musically?
Everybody.
Yeah. Well, individually, so you're going to go around.
Yeah. Sabbath, definitely Sabbath. Pantera, Rush, Machine Head, you name it. Black Label, Lovely Jubbly. Anything that grooves.
Oh, hang on a minute, you're missing one. The one that you've not played anything else other than this band because of the drummer.
I can't remember.
Lamb of God.
Oh yeah, Mr. Adler.
How could you
Lamb
forget
of God. I know. How did I miss Lamb of fucking God? What a knobhead.
Well, I've got to say, my influences early on: Maiden, Metallica, Ozzy, Sabbath,
Tool,
and then later on, people like Alter Bridge, Machine Head. Who else? Lamb of God, definitely one of them. Lots of brilliant
we're all
bands.
pretty much the same.
Britney
I mean,
Spears
Mark's
was in there.
a little bit different. I mean, I do sort out new music all the time.
Yeah.
You know, I love, and it's not really new music, like Mastodon and a lot more progressive shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Baroness and stuff like that. But as the classics, us three are pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Kark, Rich and Rick. Mark.
I bring a slightly different influence into my house. Very much sort of like raised on the new metal sort of scene. So big. If you're gonna vomit to Slipknot and Korn, then
No. I love Slipknot. I love Slipknot.
But yeah, Slipknot, my favourite band of all time. But older influences, to be honest, quite classic stuff. Queen, Meatloaf, Guns N' Roses, Frank Sinatra. Massive influence from the Rat Pack, to be honest. Raised on that shit. So yeah, and then more recently, Killswitch Engage, Five Finger Death Punch, Alter Bridge.
Great band.
So I mean, we bring a lot to the table throughout all of us. There's always something that one of us won't have heard before, usually me.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, the thing is, you get a lot of bands who are like, oh, I only like the old stuff, or I only like the new stuff. We're like, you know, if it's good, it's good. And from every era of metal, rock.
Fuck me, Stone Sour as well.
Yeah, Stone Sour, amazing.
Awesome.
Amazing band.
Better than Slipknot in my books.
Yes, definitely.
Corey's got a better voice for Stone Sour.
Yes.
Slipknot.
Here, Ritchie. Thank you. Ritchie gets around.
Keep going.
Wish I hadn't brought him up there. I love my Slipknot, I do.
I do as well, last 2 albums.
I've got nothing against them. I mean, I've been a fan of theirs since the day one.
Yeah.
First heard the album, fucking phenomenal.
It's just Stone Sour do fucking rock it.
Oh yeah, there's just something different about them.
Yeah. I hope no one's robbing our merch whilst we're doing this.
Shit, good point.
The sausages up there.
Yeah.
Speaking of your merch, you've obviously got an EP out at the moment.
We have.
Do you want to tell the people about it and how they can get hold of it?
Yeah, absolutely. It's available digitally. It's called The Day the Angels Died. It's got 4 tracks on it. It's been endorsed by Bruce Dickinson. He played it on his radio show a few times. Yeah, 4 tracks on it. It's available digitally from iTunes worldwide and Amazon, and you can get hard copies directly from the band. At the moment, the best way to contact us is probably Facebook, MySpace. We have got a website coming. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're probably going to use Reverb Nation more than MySpace. Yeah.
It's evolving now.
Yeah, that's it. So,
It's all good.
Yeah, so directly from the band. Yeah, and it's we've got a new album coming out.
More importantly, at gigs. If you get down to gigs, you'll be able to get the merch.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, on a final note, for those who haven't seen the glory of Babylon Fire, is there anything you'd like to say to them?
Where have you been?
Who are you? Who are you?
No.
Get down.
They haven't discovered us yet. That's all it is. So obviously they will. They'll know of us now.
Yeah.
Those who haven't heard of us, check us out.
If you like it. If you don't, you don't. But I guarantee you'll
come to a show. Come to a show. I mean, the CD, EP, that's good. But the live show, the live show's where it's at. Obviously, the new album that we're bringing out is going to kick you all in the face and kiss you
And
at
you
the
can
same
see
time.
us at the SOS.
Yes,
Radcliffe.
SOS Festival, Radcliffe, July the 17th, 16th.
Get on YouTube.
And also,
come see us live.
If you're hitting festivals this year as well, we can talk about this, can't we?
Yeah.
We can talk about
Headline on the metal stage. This is a big festival in Cumbria, in Cockermouth. We've been asked to headline the metal stage. There is, I mean, the sort of bands that are playing there. There's Funeral for a Friend headlining the main stage the night we're on. You've got like Steve Harley, Cockney Rebel, Goldie Looking Chain.
Your mother's got a penis.
Yeah, there's loads of bands, I tell you. But yeah, it's
check us online. You'll see everything you need to know. So
exactly.
Just get involved.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for taking the time to talk to me today.
No worries.
I look forward to seeing you at SOS.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
Definitely. Take care, Richie.
Thank you very much, kid.